Masked Singer fans, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and it is Friday, which means it is officially time to reveal somebody. And if you remember, this past week's episode, we were left with two different people who are continuing on. We have Dandelion, which will be in next week's episode, and Mantis, which will be in that special episode, episode 10, which is the Ding Dong Leave It On episode, where, we have three people, one from group A, B, and C performing. And so I asked you guys online, who would you like to see revealed today? And you all voted, and it looks like Dandelion has won. So we're gonna go through the clues, go through the pitch correct audio. We're gonna match up the pitch correct audio and then answer all of the clues. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. Remember that we only have 1 week of clues for this character, which it does make it a little bit harder, but they've made these clue packages so easy that there really isn't much time you need to spend online before everything starts adding up to a certain person. So let's go over the clue package. Dandelion says, my life has always felt like a movie. The Wizard of Oz, to be exact. Like Judy Garland, I started my career when I was just a kid. I've worked with all the greats, Madonna, Flea, Sir Elton John, the living, and the dead. But the way I am, I was restless for a home, a place to play my keys. Keys like piano, because you don't play regular house keys, right? You only play piano keys. So I put down roots in a musical city. How many musical cities do you know? Sadly, much like the Wizard of Oz, a devastating twister hit my home. But just like dandelions growing through the cracks in the concrete, I rebuilt. I learned no matter what, there's always sunshine after the rain. Visual clues: piano, zombie, and a welcome to Music City sign. Then the extra clue was extra special for us. They brought up Dorothy's slippers, no, not the real ones, and it said Billboard. While the judges did say Billboard magazine, I believe they're referring to the Billboard charts, because the clues were, these heels were made for performing, TV, movies, concerts, and even charting next to Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, some really good clues there. Let's go ahead and break down the pitch correct audio. For those who don't know, every single week the Masked Singer gives us these clue packages, and in the clue package, it's the real celebrity speaking, but it doesn't sound like them. You see, they take the audio, they speed it up, or they pitch it up, or pitch it down, or slow it down. That way, it doesn't sound like that person. Now, I'm an executive audio producer in New York City, where it's my job to make audio sound good. So what do? I slowed it down, I pitch corrected it, that way you can hear the real celebrity voice. And so I'm gonna play the original audio that they gave us, and then I'm gonna play our audio. Take a listen.
My life has always felt kind of like a movie. The Wizard of Oz, to be exact. Like Judy Garland, I started my career when I was just a kid.
My life has always felt kind of like a movie. The Wizard of Oz, to be exact. Like Judy Garland, I started my career when I was just a kid. I've worked with all the greats, Madonna, Flea, Sir Elton John, the living, and the dead. But the way I am, I was restless for a home, a place to play my keys. So I put down roots in a musical city. Sadly, much like the Wizard of Oz, devastating twister hit my home. But just like dandelions growing through the cracks in the concrete, I rebuilt.
So who does that sound like to you? And I'm sure that the younger generation is not going to get this one, but it is Alicia Witt. That's right, Alicia Witt. I'm going to go ahead and first compare the pitch correct audio, and then we'll compare her singing with the dandelion.
My life has always felt kind of like a movie.
It happened for me so gradually over the course of this crazy and incredible life.
Heaven opens a magic lane, and we didn't see we were already wrong.
So to me, it does sound like her. I know a lot of people are saying maybe it's a little bit higher, but to me, it does sound like her, and she's done enough music and TVs and things like that that it makes sense for her to be on this show. Let's go ahead and kind of break down some of her clues. She says that she started her career when she was a young kid, and we did find out that she was a child star. She starred in the movie, I think it was 1986 or something like that, called Dune. David Lynch actually found her. She worked with all the greats, Madonna, Flea, Sir Elton John, and she acted with most of them. She worked with Madonna in the 1990 film Four Rooms. She worked with Flea as they voiced in some kind of animated film, Gen 13 in 1998. I actually don't know that movie. Does anyone else know that movie? Maybe it's weird that I don't know that movie. And then she co-starred in the show Nashville, which had Elton John as a special guest a few episodes. So in a way, she has worked with all of the greats. The question is, do you consider her working with Elton John in that? I mean, I kind of do. There's no other real connection. It's not like they sang together on a song. She didn't play the piano for him. Though she has played piano in many different things, which we'll talk about that clue a little bit later. She said the living and the dead was another clue. Well, she was on a few episodes of The Walking Dead. We also saw zombies in the clue package, which once again kind of points to this. Now, I don't remember her I didn't really watch that show that much, but I think she was only in like maybe 2 or 3 episodes. I feel like I don't even know what she played in there as. So if you know what she played in The Walking Dead, let me know in the comment section below. She said she put down roots in a musical city, and I told you to think of a city that's known for their music, and that is Nashville. Now, she had lived in Nashville for quite some time, and this is where the next clue comes in, talking about a twister hit her home. Well, in March in 2020, a tornado hit her home. So all those clues add up. She said a place to play her keys. Once again, she plays the piano. Then we have the extra clue. The extra clue, the ruby slippers. I feel like they had those extra clues and maybe not all of them related to these people. Like, they brought up the ruby slippers and I, went through everything for Wizard of Oz. Was she in The Wiz? Did she play piano for the Wizard of Oz? Did she do anything with the Wizard of Oz? I couldn't find anything that matched up to her 100% doing something with Wizard of Oz, but the Billboard clue and Olivia Rodrigo clue match up perfectly. And it's funny because this is something that she kind of pointed out on social media. You see, she had a song that came out called Chasing Shadows, and it was charting for roughly 2 to 3 weeks. And she was so happy of how well she was doing, she took a screenshot of it. And who was just above her in the charts? Olivia Rodrigo. And Alicia went ahead and screenshotted this, made a little video, which really wasn't much. It was just like her circling her song, and then she put it online. This is that video. So as you can see, she definitely has that connection, and she did chart with Olivia Rodrigo. Kind of adds up. But I want to know, do you guys think we got it right? Do you think we got it wrong? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Was there a clue that we missed that you saw that, should be added to this video? Let me know in the comment section, and I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.